Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brody of Brokemon, and today I'll be telling you guys a story about the scariest thing that ever happened to me. But something doesn't feel right. Wait a sec. Wait. Oh, hey, that's better. What the? Alright guys, I swear these muscles are real, okay? I actually did hit the gym, okay? I did go to the gym. So guys, this story basically happened about a few months ago, and it was pretty freaking weird. You guys know there's kind of like that mode that your body can go into. It's really hard to get to. It's like the space between like being asleep and being awake. I think it's called sleep paralysis, okay? So I experienced sleep paralysis, and I don't know exactly that's what it's called, okay? Don't quote me on that, alright? But basically, so I was at a house party actually for this. It wasn't really like a huge party. It was kind of just like 10 people, and we were just kind of like hanging out. And the night's coming to an end. Everyone's going to bed. One of my friends goes with this guy to his room. Oh, and then like just everyone goes to their own rooms. I had no other way to go except for like to share a bed with one of my other friends who's also a girl. I didn't do anything with their guys. Like, you know how girls can sleep together and make out and stuff? Well, if you're best friends with a girl, you can sleep with them and it's totally fine. You don't need to do anything. It's not weird. So I went and slept with her. Actually went to bed, okay? We're laying down, and I don't know how the heck this happened. I think it was because we were sleeping on this tiny bed, and I read on Google some time ago that in order to reach this state, you kind of need to like be like completely still when you're sleeping. So we were sharing a pretty small bed, so I didn't have a lot of room to move around. So I feel like maybe because I was so still, I wasn't actually able to like move and like sleep comfortably. So what ends up happening is I start kind of dozing off, I guess. And this is where shit gets really freaking creepy. I don't know if you guys have ever hallucinated before. Now when I see schizophrenic people flipping shit, like I understand like how scary shit can be when you're hallucinating. I didn't do any drugs or anything, you know, like nothing crazy was going on. Like, I don't know how this happened. It must have just been the sleep paralysis. I read this is how you can hallucinate. So anyways, we're laying in the bed. I'm falling asleep, then all of a sudden, like, I don't even know how to describe how this happens. I sensed that there was something in the room. Like, I don't know, there was nothing in the room, but I kind of felt it, and I was kind of laying on my side. Basically, what ends up happening is all of a sudden, I kind of like look up. I see this like white being, okay? It's like this white ghost, and I'm like, what the fuck? It has a friend behind it, like crying, and they basically look like anime, like, you know, manga, how like there's not really like too detailed, like cartoon anime on TV or like on the internet, you know, there's a pretty good amount of detail in the person. This was like sketched out manga on like one of those magazines, like totally black and white, whited out eyes, like freaking just a sketchy ass chick, and she's just standing there. There's some chick looks kind of exactly like her behind her, like crying. Chick standing up is like laughing, like evil laugh. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then it reaches out and like grabs my wrist, and I felt it grab my wrist. And not only that, when it grabbed my wrist, I don't know how to explain the feeling. It was a rush of heat. When you get really scared, your body sends a rush of heat through you. So that's probably what made me feel like extremely hot all of a sudden. But also when she grabbed me, you guys know in like horror movies when something suddenly like jumps out, it goes like duh, like literally that noise like blasted in my ears. It was like duh, I was like holy shit, and like it starts pulling me up. And I'm literally like sitting up in my bed, looking probably like a freaking idiot. My friend's awake at this point. Like, I didn't know this at this point. Like, I was just still like hallucinating this shit, like in half asleep land. I'm just like slowly sitting up, like staring at the wall. And she's just like, Brody, Brody, Brody. And she starts like touching me, like trying to wake me up. And I was just like, I was getting pulled towards the people still. And I was still just like slowly sitting up, like staring at the wall, like literally like shitting my pants. I didn't actually shit my pants, don't worry. And she's just like, Brody. And then finally I kind of snapped out of it, and I turned and looked at her. I was still like wide-eyed. I still like a freaking like, I don't know what I looked like, but I was like still freaking out. And then I turned back and look at the wall, and they're still there. I was like, what, is this real? Is this actually real? And she's like, Brody, Brody. And she starts like calming me down, and I look back at her, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I look back at the wall, and they're finally gone. And then I just laid there like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck just happened? It was honestly the scariest thing. Like, I can't even describe the fear I felt because it felt so real. I wasn't sitting up on my own. It felt like I was being pulled up. Like, I can't explain it, like how real it felt. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember, leave a like rating and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below if you've ever hallucinated before, because honestly, if you have, I'm sure you can relate to what I'm saying as how scary it can actually be, because it feels like it's actually happening, especially when I look at my friend and then look back and they're still freaking there. You know, it was freaking scary. So yeah, guys, once again, subscribe if you're new, drop a like if you enjoyed. I won't be uploading tomorrow because it's Halloween and I'll be out having a blast, but then we'll be back on November the 1st with another episode of the Pokemon Let's Play. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out.
What the?